Coach Gruden talk about him going at the bottom of the second round.
Yeah, right. Wait, nice comeback though, Mort. And when we come back here at the draft, we're going to talk to Russell Wilson, who's been, you can see, a great sport throughout it all. Reminds me of what a great sport Thurman Thomas was when we had cameras on him in '88. That turned out okay.
Hey, could you hold that, please?
All right. Here we go.
Keep the change.
Just over 9 minutes to go.
Hello, everybody.
Me too. How are you?
It's the sure sign of a good time. Just right taste of Bud Light. Here we go.
Apparently I didn't get the Thong Thursday memo.
Call Dave.
This is Dave.
Hey, just got off work. The conditions are looking pretty good.
With standard color touch radio system, Bluetooth connectivity, and backup camera, the 32 highway MPG GMC Terrain. The only thing more amazing than this technology is what you can do with it. Lease this 2012 GMC Terrain for $269 a month. A 2012 Terrain from GMC.
Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN. This week, it's a playoff rematch between the Rays and the defending AL champion Rangers on baseball's biggest stage. Three-time All-Star Evan Longoria leads Tampa Bay against Texas's Josh Hamilton, who's lighting up April.
Hamilton sends a ball to deep center. Gone!
Along with one of the best lineups in the game, Sunday Night Baseball presented by Taco Bell. Rays Rangers at 8 on ESPN.
This lets us know every time someone takes home a new Nissan.
Every minute, someone buys a new Nissan. It's no wonder when you're named the country's most innovative car company. And they'll be going really fast during Nissan's Sale a Minute event. Save up to $3,150 on Altima or up to $2,500 back on Frontier. Event ends soon. Visit ChooseNissan.com or your Southern California dealer.
Not a minute too soon.
Hey, Tom, check it out. That guy's got skills. And wow, is that Angus steak? Oh, yeah. Look at that tender, juicy deliciousness. Easy, Tom. I can't take it. I'm going in.
Show's over.
Great news. Asian steakhouse quality is now at Panda. New Shanghai Angus steak. Angus top sirloin with a delicious Asian flair. Now at Panda Express.
Panda down.
Welcome back, everybody, to New York. We're in the middle of round number 3, where quarterback Russell Wilson has just gone to Seattle in a draft that began last night. Certainly no surprise. Andrew Luck, the quarterback from Stanford, was drafted #1 by the Indianapolis Colts to start their new look. They're everything anew in Indianapolis, including the general manager. And Ryan Grigson is good enough to join us now from Indianapolis. And Ryan, we welcome you in, and certainly welcome to your first draft in this role. This seems like an obvious question, but more than anything else, knowing that a face of a franchise is as important as maybe anything else at this stage for the Colts, what about Andrew Luck wowed you more than anything else?
I'd say just his intangibles, the skill set and all the tools he has and all those things. They're kind of gravy. I mean, this is a really extremely intelligent player that loves the game. He knows how to win. He has instincts that you can't teach, and all the physical tools and traits that he has really are really a blessing, because you look for these quarterbacks to have what he has from the neck up, and a lot of times you don't get all the other attributes, and he really has a full package, and it's evident on the film no matter what you watch or when you watch it, from what year or what have you. He's proven it on the field.
Andrew knows what he's, I don't mean getting into, but look, you're in a complete rebuilding phase. New coach, you're new in this role. Does he have a complete understanding of what it might take mentally and physically? Obviously, he's a pretty bright guy. He knows, but does he have that understanding right now here in April, what he may be facing this fall?
I think he does. I think he does. I think he knows it's a great challenge, but I think that's part of what makes him great is I think he welcomes the challenge, and I think he has, the qualities to see it through. So, we're extremely excited to have someone of his caliber, and the tangibles and just overall talent to bring into this situation because, he has leadership skills, he has, intestinal fortitude to get through adversity because he's going to have it, being a rookie quarterback. So, I think just talking with him and spending a lot of time with him over since he came out, it's evident that he has the right stuff to step into this role and be that guy for us.
In Indianapolis, do you have the feeling, because they went through it, I'm talking fans and the community in '98 with Peyton Manning when the team wasn't very good, and obviously they became very good for a long time. Do you have the feeling that the community and the Colts fans understand what it will be, that it will be a few years moving forward?
Well, fans, you want them to have great expectations of us. They pay a lot of money to come see us play, and I don't expect them to not have great expectations, and we're gonna do our best to meet those expectations. It's not going to happen overnight. And like I said, we're going to take it one day at a time. But, we have a vision, we have a focus, we have goals, and we're going to chip away at it every day. We have a great head coach, Chuck Pagano, great ownership, and we have all the pieces in place to be great again. It's just, we just have to take it one day at a time.
Well, if today is one day at a time, you certainly addressed tight ends, didn't you?
Yeah, you can say that much. Yeah, we got two really good tight ends, really good.
When the Colts hit camp this July, August, obviously you have the draft and you'll be able to pick up some players here and there. What do you want this Indian, forget one loss for a moment. I know you're in there to win every game, I get it. What do you want the Colts, the people to think about the Colts when you go through camp and when you take the field in September? What do you want the thought to be about the new Indianapolis Colts?
That we play lights out for 4 quarters, that we can control the things that we control, and that's just to play as hard as possible. Don't make mental mistakes, and play to the best of our ability every snap. I mean, that's what you want, and we're trying to build a team atmosphere here where you count on one another, and it's it's kind of a simple plan, but we have great leadership and Coach Pagano, and I think that as long as everyone buys in, we'll be in a good place because you play hard and you hustle. Since Pop Warner, the good things happen when you do those things. So I think sometimes people make it into rocket science, but I think it's a simple game sometimes. The guys that play the hardest win a lot of the times. You obviously need talent, but you got to play hard to win.
Well, simple is good. Steve Young tells me this all the time, Ryan. Boomer, if you get too deep into football, you'll be alone. So keep it simple. You got a guy to start with Andrew Luck. And good luck out there in Indianapolis with the rest of this draft.
Really appreciate you having me on, guys. Thank you.
Okay, Ryan, thank you very much. Well, I mean, rebuilding, in the true sense of the word, but Bill Polian, who's right upstairs, they did it with the Colts. It can be done. It takes time. It's not going to happen. Andrew Luck's going to take some physical and mental licks, but guess what? We all decided he's ready for that. So let's get caught up here. And then I'll let you guys go at it. Chiefs, Donald Stevenson, tackle from Kansas City. By the way, the punter that was picked by Jacksonville hadn't had a punter since the mid-'90s go this high. Okay? Russell Wilson, we told you about. Brandon Brooks, a guard to Houston. Demario Davis, linebacker to the Jets. Michael Spiro Agnew, tight end, going to the Miami Dolphins. All right, so we're going to address Russell Wilson here a little more as we move. But Mel, Brandon Brooks.
I'll tell you, a huge kid. You talk about 6'4" and change, 6'4" and a half, 350 pounds, not invited to the combine workout, but a kid who had soared up draft boards athletically, obviously very impressive. You look at him, he had some injury issues as a junior, had played left guard and some left tackle, but a kid who certainly has a lot of long-range potential when you watch him play. Decent feet. I think he's going to get better technically once he gets into the NFL and gets coached up. You can't teach, you can't coach the kind of